if you're looking to visit this stadium, they got to figure it out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes a tie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. The offense coordinator search goes on. You know, I told you yesterday that my coach, the great one, Nick Saban, was interviewing Washington Huskies offense coordinator Ryan Grubb. But unfortunately, Ryan Grubb turned down the offer. I don't know what that offer was. The reports I read, it didn't state why he turned the job down or the offer down, whether it was pay, whether he just didn't want to come to Tuscaloosa. Maybe he just liked the Seattle area, the Washington State area. I don't know. But hey, it's all good. I'm quite sure Coach Saban is going to get his man. Hopefully, sooner or later. He's being real picky and real patient. So, but it is what it is. But according to the reports that I read, it was an offer made, but he turned it down. I don't know why. I know us Alabama fans gonna get some college football fans, up from other fan bases said, he just don't want to work with Nick Saban. Nick Saban is a grumpy old man, all this kind of stuff. It's all good, okay? So let's just, as Alabama fans, continue to be patient. But also, I want to talk about something else, and that's the defense coordinator position, okay? I came across a couple of more articles where saying that Nick Saban is getting tired of the Jeremy Pruitt situation, okay? He's tired of waiting to see what's going to happen with Jeremy Pruitt. So, according to these articles, he's moving on, okay? So, I think something should already... if they're going to punish Jeremy Pruitt, I think they should have already did. It's been 2 years now. And I have never seen a case where the NCAA come down on the individual coach. I haven't. I can't remember one. But anyway, usually it's the institution, the program, whatever. They take away scholarships, bowl bans, all this stuff. Preseason, we'll just say postseason play, they take that away. So, but I guess this case is different. You look at Hugh Freeze. The institution fired him. So it is what it is. Ole Miss fired him, not the NCAA. It's like Tennessee fired freaking Jeremy Pruitt. But so be it, man. But Hugh Freeze, he got him another job and went to Liberty, and now he's back in the SEC doing his thing. Well, about to start trying to do his thing with the Auburn Tigers, which I don't think he'll be no threat to my Alabama Crimson Tide. But either way, I read that in situations like Jeremy Pruitt, if a head coach want to hire him, the head coach have to go to the commissioner. In this case, it'll be the SEC commissioner. All right, and then the head coach and the commissioner have to have a sit down with the NCAA and explain their case. I didn't read too much into that. But anyway, what I'm talking about is the article mentioned that being that Nick Saban is getting tired of waiting, Todd Grantham is a real option to be Alabama's next coordinator, defensive coordinator, all right? So, I go and look at Todd Grantham's resume, which I did a couple of years ago when Nick Saban named him an analyst, or when he was named an analyst for Alabama. But anyway, we just going to go... I'll name off the head coach, the NFL jobs he done had. From 99 to 2001, he was a defensive line coach with Indianapolis. From 2002 to 2004, he was with the Houston Texans as a defensive line coach. 2005 to 2007, he was with the Cleveland Browns as a defense coordinator. 2008 to 2009, he was a defensive lineman coach with the Cowboys. 2010 through 2013, he was an assistant head coach, defense coordinator, and an outside linebacker coach with the Georgia Bulldogs. 2014 to 2016, he was with Louisville, assistant head coach, defense coordinator, linebackers coach. 2018 to 2021, he was the Florida defense coordinator, and now he's an analyst at Alabama. I ain't going to even get on his NFL stints. I'm going to just talk about his college, all right? He was with Mississippi State in 2017. And I believe that's the year Mississippi State took Alabama down to the wire. Jalen Hurts pulled that game out for us. He had about a 40-yard run, with about a minute or two left in the fourth quarter to seal the win for us. We only won by 4, maybe 6 points. All right. 2018 to 2021 at Florida. 2020, Alabama played Florida in the SEC championship. And that defense wasn't no joke. All right. So I'm just saying, he wound up leaving Mississippi State though when Dan Mullen decided to go to Florida, and he went to Florida with Dan Mullen. So that was a thing. And then after Dan Mullen debacle, he came to Alabama. But anyway, I get a lot of flack when it comes to Todd Grantham from the Georgia Bulldog fans. They got this saying, 3rd and Grantham. I guess when he was with Georgia, he couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. I don't know if that was 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. Or his whole stint there. I don't know. But I know, according to his resume with the Georgia Bulldogs, he improved when he came to the Georgia Bulldogs. He improved the Georgia Bulldog defense, and that was in 2010. He also improved from 2010 to 2011. So, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just read it to you, okay? When he got to Georgia in 2010, he installed a 3-4 defense. All right. During his 4 years at Georgia, they ran the 3-4 defense. Okay. In 2010, the Bulldogs ranked 23rd nationally in total defense and 36th in scoring defense. They was allowing 22 points a game. All right. His defense in 2010 forced 26 takeaways, over twice as many as they did in 2009. And Todd Grantham helped them move from 118th nationally in 2009 to 19th in 2010. 118th, I meant. But anyway, so in 2009, their defense ranked 118th in total defense. And then in 2010, they was ranked 19th under Todd Grantham. Is that bad or good? Shit, that's tremendous to me to go from 118th to 9th. Okay, let's talk about 2011. Georgia defense under Grantham finished fifth nationally in total defense. So you, in 2 years, you come from 118th to 5th. Come on, man. I mean, what's the problem with that? I don't see an issue with that. 119th to that. I mean, 118th to 19th to 5th. Are you serious? Okay. In 2011, they was 10th in pass defense and 11th in rush defense. They also finished 2nd in the SEC in sacks with 34, 94 tackles for loss, and 29 forced turnovers. And they finished the season with 12-2 and winning the Eastern Division, winning the East. And then they ran up against my Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC championship and got beat. And even then, they had a chance to win the game. All Aaron Murray had to do was clock the ball. As a starting quarterback, you know that. But anyway, but yeah, man, it is crazy, man. All right. So, yeah. But then, that was 2011. They don't say nothing about 2012, really. Anyway, but yeah, he helped them out. Now, his defense did fall off. His last year at Georgia, they finished 45th nationally in total defense. Yeah. So, yeah, in 2013 and 2014. It was the lowest the Bulldogs finished during Grantham's 4-year tenure. Okay? So he came in, he helped the defense out, took them from 118th to 19th, then the 5th. Then the next year they fell off. I don't know the reason why they fell off. Okay? So all I know, these Georgia fans be giving Todd Grantham a hard time after he came in there and improved their defense. Now, they have yet to say anything about the guy, the defensive coordinator that was there before Todd Grantham, who had him ranked 118th nationally. They ain't talking about him. They talking about the man that came in and improved the defense. Are you freaking serious? So if Nick Saban have to have Todd Grantham as the defense coordinator, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it until I see otherwise. Okay? Maybe he didn't improve since those last couple of years at Georgia or since he left Georgia. Seemed like to me that he didn't improve running that Mississippi State offense with Dan Mullen and that Florida offense from 2018 to 2020. As I recall, that 2020 defense beat the hell out of Georgia. As I recall, a Todd Grantham defense. Maybe that's why you hate him so much. I don't know. But anyway, Todd Grantham could be the next defense coordinator. We'll see. But it is what it is. Because I know my coach, the great one, Nick Saban, will make the right decision and will put the right man in charge of his offense and his defense. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. We ain't going to have the same issues we'd have had the past 2 seasons on offense. And we definitely ain't going to have the same issues on defense as we'd have had the past 4, 5, and 6 years. No matter who the defense coordinator, even Todd Grantham. Roll damn Tide.